Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy LA for Show 23, the cable guy. Coming back at you with an update vid from the retro room. And real quick, I was gonna show the progress on my bike. Last video I showed the main purchase that I made for the summer, and it was silver and like a burgundy. It was like a two-tone, but I didn't like it. So if you look back one vid, you can see what it looked like all put together. And then this is how it looks now. I went ahead and stripped this boy down. Doesn't have any of the front fascia on it. Got it all apart. Got a brand new set of tires, Pirelli tires over here for the bike. This is all like the lights and stuff. I took all that junk off. But yeah, I got the I dropped the plastics off to get painted. And yeah, this boy is stripped down. You can see all the wires and everything. It wasn't as hard as I thought, but it was just a little bit more in depth to get the tires and take apart all the brake lines and all that. Take the calipers off and all that. So yeah, I got it stripped down right now. Only paint that's left on it is this silver. It used to be silver and burgundy. But yeah, that's the way it goes. I've had it up to I've had the needle up to about there. And then I stopped. Didn't want to go any faster. But yeah, this thing should be sweet. I'm getting it painted and powder coated. I'm getting the wheels and all the metal components powder coated. So this is a quick update on the status of it right now, and I don't know, see how quick I get it put back together once the stuff comes back in. But we're gonna run back up to the retro room and see what couple things we got in this week. I was watching that movie 42, Jackie Robinson. Pretty good movie so far. So, what's up, dog? That's Daisy again, by the way. Kids in there sleeping. Alright, so obviously everybody knows, everyone's been doing videos on the grapes. That came out last weekend. I had to size up in a full half size because, man, I was trying real hard. I wear 11.5, but I wear 12s when I have to. Certain situations like that, you gotta step it up and get a 12 sometimes. But I haven't even tried these on, so I don't even know how they fit. But real quick, shout out to my man Zaya X. Dude hit me up, or I hit him up kind of on a last minute tip, like, hey, any way you can help me out, man. Cause I know he doesn't like the Jordans, so just hit him up to see if he could help me out and get a pair for me. Yeah, because I figured he had some connects or something, and he got a ticket with a size 11.5. I was like, man, that's what's up, dude. Like I was, you know, we thought we had it in the bag, and then the next day, the lady that he was dealing with sold a size on accident, and all they had left was a 12, and then I guess he probably went off on her and left. So, but it ended up working out because I PayPal'd him the money, you know, no problem. I mean, I've been chit-chatting with him, you know, on Instagram and, you know, texting back and forth, man. Real cool dude. And I've been, you know, watching his videos since, you know, I started watching Jumpman Bostick's videos. That's how I started doing, you know, started showing my collection. That's what I like about this YouTube thing, because you actually can, like, communicate with other people that have the same problems that you do. Like, you're addicted to these kicks, whether you be into LeBrons, Nikes, you know, Jordans, whatever. Like, you can, you know, communicate with other people that have the same interests as you. Like, you know, my wife doesn't want anything to do with this stuff. She'd probably wish this room would burn down, but anyway, that's what's nice. I like to be able to, it's nice to be able to share your collection with people that really are interested in something like this, you know. I mean, something that I've been doing for a long time, since back in the Game Boy days, and since back when we used to play these on the school bus, you know what I'm saying? back in the tournament days. But anyway, yeah, back to so I was just gonna show my fusion grapes. I really wish they would have thrown that 23 right there, man. For me, it just, I mean, this shoe just has a lot more to it. I mean, this just seems really, really plain. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm glad they went ahead and brought these back out. I lost one. Glad they brought these boys back out. Probably only worn these twice and whatever. But so anyway, I picked up this shirt right here from Bobby Fresh, the Johnny 5 tee to go with them. Showed it before, but yeah, Johnny 5's rocking the 5s, so that's what's up. And I wanted to go ahead. I tried to contact Bobby Fresh. I really liked their ideas and everything. I came up with my own design. At first, I hit them up on Instagram, and they're like, yeah, just go ahead and email us, and we'll see what you got. But then I emailed them, and they never got back to me after that. So this was my idea that I wanted to come up with. Everybody remembers Dave Chappelle. So I went ahead and as soon as I heard they were coming back out, I had this idea. And I mean, obviously you can see the logo there. Would you like some grapes? I was gonna put the rest of the phrase down there, but I decided not to, just in case I was gonna mass produce this shirt. But yeah, it's got you. I did this with an app on my phone. I can't think of the name of the app right now, but I basically just took a couple images from Google and put them together with this app, and I can draw on. It's called PixArt is the name of the image that I put in here, and then I traced it with aqua. Put some aqua down there. There used to be pancakes right here, because you remember in the Chappelle show, he's serving them pancakes on this platter. So I was like, all right, let me put the 5 down there, put the grapes in front of it, and I don't know, man. I was really geek when I started thinking about this, and I just wish I could get it on a shirt like this, like nice and printed real big, instead of having. It had to be limited to this size. I wish I wanted to have "Would you likes" and then some grapes below it on the bottom with like a nice font and everything. This was straight because it did a fade from. I was able to make it fade from purple to teal, but it I don't know. I was really geeked about this, but I had to go. I just went ahead and made a prototype up, and I don't know, man. I was hoping Bobby Fresh would hit me up, but never got back to me. But I still like their clothing and everything. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show what I came up with the grapes, and then like I said, again, shout out to Zaya X for trying to look out, man. He had no issues with that whole situation, no problem sending the money, PayPal. He tried hard to get them in, and ended up not working out. So he sent me the money right back, no problems. And it was crazy because another dude, MAJ UNC 23, he always gets mass amounts of shoes, and I hit him up, and he said he could have got me a 12. And I actually, before I had him pull the trigger, I called them all. I was working in the area. I work on Saturdays. That's why I can't get my kicks. And yeah, man, I called the mall I was right by, and they're like, yeah, we got a size 12. I was like, shoot. I shot over there and picked it up it was like 3 in the afternoon, and I felt bad for my boy Jay, because he stayed up all night camping from like, I think he got there at like 6 in the evening and stayed all night. He got, he was like third in line. He got his pair, but he wears the same size 12, so I feel like he could have just easily grabbed that. Walked right in the mall and got him at 3 in the afternoon like I did. But anyway, yeah, so this is just an update showing the grapes. Showed you my update on the bike. Next video, hopefully I'll have the bike all put back together so you can check it out. Again, this is like my watch case area where I keep all my other, you know what I'm saying? This boy right here is going to go nice with them Aqua 8s. And it won't focus. Anyway, it's a G-Shock. Anyways, man. Alright, late for show 23. Cable guy, thanks for coming by. I'll let you next time. Peace out.